Good afternoon. Job 13 today. And Job is continuing his answer to the criticism of his friends and from the place where he was. Behold, my eye has seen all those. My ear has heard it, understood it. What you know, I also know. I'm not inferior to you. But I would like to speak to the Almighty, and I desire to reason with God. But you forgers of lies, you're all worthless physicians. Oh, that you would be silent, and then it would be your wisdom. Now hear my reasoning, and heed the pleadings of my lips. Will you speak wickedly for God and talk deceitfully for him? Will you show partiality for him? Will you contend for God? Will it be well when he searches you out? Or can you mock him as one mocks a man? He will surely rebuke you if you secretly show partiality. Will not his excellence make you afraid, and the dread of him fall upon you? He's appealing to their spirits to recognize that what they're offering is from their soul. And it's not a match for what Job is going through. And it's not a teaching he hasn't heard or known for himself. And it's making everything else harder. Have you ever gone through something where there's a person that keeps speaking and makes it harder? Your platitudes are proverbs of ashes. Your defenses are defenses of clay. Hold your peace with me and let me speak. Then let come on me what may. Why do I take my flesh in my teeth and put my life in my hands? Though he slay me, yet I will trust him. Even so, I will defend my own ways before him. Kind of like, what's it to you if I say to the Lord what's in me to say? If I'm risking me, don't I get to? He shall also be my salvation. For a hypocrite cannot come before him. One of the beautiful things about the Lord is you can't tell him anything he doesn't already know. So if you have stuff in you, he's a good place to share it with. He may not agree. He may not answer that specifically. He might say something else. But he's really the only one that gets it. Like really gets it when we're going through hard things. Listen carefully to my speech and to my declaration with your ears. See now, I have prepared my case, and know that I shall be vindicated. Who is he who will contend with me if I now hold my tongue? I perish. And so this very old book, perhaps one of the oldest written, gives us permission to prepare and present our case to the Lord. Only two things do not do to me that I will not hide myself from you. Withdraw your hand from me, and let not the dread of you make me afraid. After everything he went through, his request is, don't remove your hand far from me, God. And don't let the dread of you make me afraid of you. Then call, and I will answer, or let me speak, then you respond to me. How many are my iniquities and sins? Make me know my transgression and my sin. Why do you hide your face and regard me as your enemy? Will you frighten the leaf driven to and fro? Will you pursue dry stubble? For you write bitter things against me, and make me inherit the iniquities of my youth. You put my feet in the stocks and watch closely all my paths. You set a limit for the soles of my feet. Man decays like a rotten thing, like a garment that is moth-eaten. It's not an accident that in 1 Corinthians 15, when Paul is talking about resurrection, he mentions that there's not moss, and there's not rust, and there's not deterioration, and there's what's ahead for us in eternity. And is contrasted here with Job and what his very real experience is. And recognizing that one of the hardest things that he is going through is he can't hear God. He can't connect. And isn't that our Lord on the cross? My God, why have you forsaken me? Why are you so far from the sound of my cry? From the brain science that I've learned, I know that being alone in a painful place is the worst that a brain can know. So I bless you today, even if it seems like God's hiding. Even if it seems like his hand is far away. Even if you have a dread that if he shows up, he's going to call you to account and you're going to be guilty. I bless you, it's temporary. And I bless you that passing through that portion of your path breaks down something in our soul that needs to get broken so our spirit can soar. I bless you in Jesus' name today.